Oh my God, Dr. Zero, have my baby! Hey folks, this is Dr. Zero with episode 8 of my Raft survival game tips, tricks, and strategy guide. We just ended the last one by having the radio receiver, and we did the radio tower, and now we're moving on to the next one, which is Vazagotten. Let's see, we've got a small island in front of us, and then we've got the large one that is there, but something I didn't include is when you turn this on, you also get the non-story, meaning like you don't have to put in the numbers here. You'll get these large islands, which, you know, supply you with different resources, so they're going to be green, and the storyboard ones are going to be blue. Okay, so we're going to avoid this guy, and we're going to go this way, and we got to avoid that thing. Now, I know somebody had left a comment like, oh, you get the steering wheel, you don't have to worry about keeping everything, like, straight. Well, yes, technically, once you get the steering wheel, but until then, you can make a mess of things. And then, even when you do have the steering wheel, something you'll notice is that it won't steer you exactly straight. What I had to do was get it as close as possible, then uninstall the steering wheel and reinstall it. So if you keep, it's kind of wonky in that way. I'll explain that later on. But we got this at 790, so we turn it off. And we're just going to go this way for a little bit. So yeah, we're going to go to a regular big island, and then we're going to go to the other island. I think I can go across, and if not, it'll just show up again. 1700, and this is only, I should be able to go this way and then back to that way. Alright, so we'll go ahead and cut when I get to that big old island. Alright. Okay, well, here we are. Looks like we're gonna see our first big island. Yep. Let's see, it's one of the green ones, so it's not a story element one. But by turning this on, again, that's what makes these appear. If you never turn this on, you'll never see these big islands. Alright, so the big islands, I think we'll focus on just the big, this basic big island and what you can get from it. And we'll move on to Vazagotten, or however you pronounce that, which is, I believe, the boat point of interest. But we're going to show you all the stuff you can get from a big island. Okay, so see, it's a lot bigger than a regular island. And it's going to have a huge reef around it. Sometimes they have a lot of resources. Sometimes it's kind of average even compared to the smaller islands. And then there's stuff on the island itself. A lot more stuff on the island, stuff you can get. Okay, we'll go ahead and cut it until I get a little bit closer, and then we'll start exploring. Okay, so this is probably about close enough. Like I said in the last video, if you put your raft a little bit farther out and wait until he's on the other side of it, the larger you make your raft, the more he's going to go around the raft. So kind of whichever side, get a little farther off than normal, and then wait until he's on that side and then jump off. He's not going to follow you. He'll stay by the boat. And then once you've completed all the reinforcements, he won't even attack it anymore. Even if he attacks these, I really don't care. There's not too much. There's nothing. You can bite away at these in the next few minutes. I don't care. One thing we do need to construct that we don't already have, and once you go into the islands, you're going to need, let's see, tools. You need the shovel. And the sweep net will get you honey and stuff. So I don't think we'll need that maybe just yet, but we're definitely going to get the shovel. I might as well make both of them. And then later on, you're going to have to make the net launcher to get animals. And then you're going to have to use the shovel to make dirt, and then grass, and you'll be basically animal husbandry. But right now, we're just going to go get, if there's bees on there, I'll come back and make a net, but we're going to make a shovel real quick. So, to make a shovel, ingot, bolt, plank. I wish I could just take one. There we go. No. Bad game. And a bolt. Bam. Craft it. Alright, we got a shovel. Yeah, I feel like I just want to get out there. Again, as always, make sure you're getting food. I got a whole bunch of shark meat. I mean, you're gonna find that you get a lot of food very quickly once you get the basics down. Food is not a problem. The super high-end food's pretty nifty. Oh. Get out of here! Oh, dirty dog fish. Whatever. Don't really care. Just rebuild it when I get done. And there's Steven. Jerk. Make sure you get on your food and water before you get on land or do anything. Anytime you gotta swim the water, make sure you're getting on food and water. You know? I swim stuff. I'm not gonna be diving a lot, but I am gonna show you some of the stuff. Make sure your tools are good. I've got a backup a bow. I've got a spear, but I've also got a backup spear here. I've got planks on me, which I don't need. So we're gonna get rid of that. Clean up our inventory. And then we're gonna go do this. Yeah, having the bottles and all this stuff makes this so much easier. Oh, and I drink salt water. Good. I haven't played in a few days. Give me a break. Alright, let's see where he is. He's over there? Alright. Once we get far enough away from him, he's definitely not. He's just gonna stay by that sucker. Alright, so some of the islands have a lot of stuff, and some of them don't have much. This one is definitely one of the ones that does not have a lot of stuff around it. Prick the Baron. We'll go all the way around it just to make sure. There's only a few. I mean, they've got a handful of islands, but once you play it enough, you're gonna memorize what islands got what. And they're gonna be dangerous critters here. There might be boar, there might be eagles, there might be bears. Right now, I don't hear any. See where we got a boar. So a spear is in fairly good construction, so I'll go ahead and show you. Mostly I use the bow for the boar. Wait for him to charge and just go left. And then once he turns, shoot him in the butt. And you can shoot him again. But just go left. As soon as he charges, just go left or right. It's really easy to avoid him. Bam. Just... bam. If you get in tight quarters, that's when it's a problem. Come on, buddy. All the other animals I use a spear on. Except for this guy. There's gone. And when you process them, you should get all of your arrows back. As you get the meat and stuff. Bam, see how I got all my stuff? Alright, so we got meat. As far as I know, there's no recipes. A lot of other stuff you can make in the specialized with the advanced cooking thing. So far, there's just raw meat is just raw meat. And you get his head, you can make a trophy. I think you can wear it. And then if you've got the... once you move up to the composter, this will fill it up 50%. But, I don't care. I wish I had a name. I'll come up with a name for the warthog at some point. But right now, he's just, I guess, warty? I don't know. I'm not happy with that. Anywho, got leather. That's useful for making stuff, as we'll get into later. What do you need that for? I believe armor. Ah! Ow! Ow, 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 ow. He just came out of nowhere, didn't he? Alright. If he respawned or not. And then always have another tool, just in case that one breaks, just like that one did. Because you might need it. Alright, we're gonna get ready to eat fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. So the big islands are a resource for, obviously, animals. Maybe that guy respawned or not, I don't know. Don't need you. Put you back up here. And I'll put you in here just in case. Alright, so that's one resource, is animals. So now we're going to look for other resources. And, Let's see, there's a llama. Once you get the, to get the net launcher, to get these guys, the pufferfish are gonna give you exploding, exploding goo. So you gotta find them. The pufferfish, and that's a resource you get from the big islands, those guys. I think you might find them on small islands, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So, we're looking for caves for dirt that we're going to use to plant grass that we need for animal husbandry. So, you'll see the little dig signal. See, I got dirt and stone. You see, it's got the little shovel, and you're going to need a shovel, obviously, to get that. That's one resource. And then mushrooms. Mushrooms you can just straight up eat them, but in the complex cooking kit, or I forgot the exact name for it, but it's the station where you can combine elements and then cook them. You also need clay pots, but you can make meals that will give you a ton of food, and they'll extend it. They'll actually, it'll go beyond right here, your food meter. It'll go beyond that, and it'll last you like 2, sometimes 3 times. But you need mushrooms for that. For at least some of them. There's a whole bunch of different recipes. Grab these. More dirt. And let's see. We got anything in the water over here? Looks like, yeah. So this island's got stuff on this side. Other than just the normal stuff, I want to show you if they've got anything different. One thing I'm looking for is the blue. It's like this bluegrass you can make for different stews. It's like one of the more complex food items. I'm not going to pass up iron, though. Yes, this is pretty plain Jane as far as the underwater environment here. I'm sorry for the nighttime. I tried to start this, but you know how fast night comes in this game. Okay, here we go. Should be able to see it even though it's kind of dark. And you're only going to find this on the big islands. It's this type of seaweed. Should tell you. Silver algae. That's going to be for the more complex food items. You want to collect that. You don't find a lot of it. Just I've rarely found more than 4 on an island. But the shark stew, I believe it is probably one of the better food items you can make in the advanced cook set. So I always try to get that when I can. It's like cabbage. This looks like a new guy I haven't seen before. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So for these guys, what you want to do is get their attention, get your bow out, and before they get too close, because if they explode, then you won't get this stuff. And just hit them, and it should take about 3 hits, at least with steel or metal arrows. Alright, he's dead. He's going to do his little thing. Oh, no! And then get him. Okay, so we got the poison puffer head, which you can use as a plaque. I think you can wear it as a helmet. You can use it in the composter, but it's also part of the menus, part of the advanced cook stuff. You can use the puffer head. Then also, you want this. This is the exploding goo that you get from them. And you need that for the net launcher, which is how you capture the other animals. So you're going to have to farm pufferfish for exploding goo. Alright, anything else of special note? I don't think so. I think that's some of the more unique stuff on the outside of the island. It's just more of, you know, your normal things after that. After basically those 2 things. Excuse me. As you'll notice, the shark's not attacking me because he's way over there by my raft. Alright, as always, make sure you're washing your food and your water. A lot of people like harvest these trees. It's kind of a waste of time. I can get so many more planks and all this other stuff using the boat. Alright, so when you want to get honey, something you're also going to need is flowers. So, you don't need them right this second until you get bees set up, but if you see flowers, get them. I don't think it really matters if they're all the same or various ones, but go ahead and grab them. And if I might be full, yeah. Don't need planks. And I'm just doing this so I can eat it, more or less. I'm not really here to get like resources like food here. Yeah. A couple flowers. And really need that. That here just for space. Okay, we'll go back up there and see if there's anything else. I don't think there's gonna be any bees on this island. I don't know if I can get up this side. Come on. Yeah. And it's just some supplies up here. Alright, so you're going to need these, the recipes for the advanced cook set. Is it on here yet, or do I have to get that in an island? Yeah, I don't have that yet. Wait. Okay, so I do have it. It's cooking pot. So when we get back, we'll go ahead and do the cooking pot, and we'll give you a basics for that. We'll get some clay, because you're gonna need clay pots. You can get these from a lot of other islands, but pick up berries, the red berries that goes into an advanced cook stuff. Anything I don't need in here? Definitely don't need a plank. I'm about to go back to the boat and drop this stuff off. And I think that's, yeah, that's basically it for this island. But you're going to find stuff on these that you can't find on other islands. Like animals and certain resources. This one's pretty much a plain Jane. This just got the warthogs. And the llamas. Llamas you're going to need for their wool to make certain items. I think that might... I think you have to get it first and it'll unlock it, but it might be the backpacks and the armor and stuff. I think you have to combine the with the wool and the leather. Yeah. But you're gonna need, before you get these guys, you're gonna have to set up some type of place for them to live. I'm not sure, because I want to start getting these videos a little bit shorter. So I might not focus on too many things. I think just focus on what you can get at a new big island. So, and then I think I'll do the cook set. I only got 2 birds over there. So yeah, it looks like about it. There might be a few more things, but as we go along, we'll go through that. See, Larry's all lonely. Where you been, Zero? Alright. Then we got some food stuff, got some seed stuff. Put some this way, and then we'll we'll go ahead and make the cook set. Seeds, flowers. Larry, you're interrupting me, Larry. You know I don't like to be interrupted. Ugh. Okay, organize this stuff real quick. Guess I'll put this with ores right now. And same thing with this. I'll have to come up with new things to put those in. Some clay. Alright, so what do we need to make this cooking pot? White plastic, metal ingots, fine good bolts. Alright. Okay, cooking pot. So I'm gonna put this over here. Next month, I'm gonna plan on getting another grill. I'm gonna put it right. I'll leave this. No. Okay. Right. Yeah, we'll put it right here. Can always move stuff around. All right, so let's get that. What I like to do is I set up a wall. So that I can put my recipes down, but you can put a lot of the recipes right on this board, but they're going to have extras, so you need a wall. What I do is I place a wall. So let's do... Any extra recipes you have, you can just throw away once you get them placed up there. I think... Yeah. Fruit compote. Yep. Let's see. Got that one. Let's try to get as many on here as you can. Might be able to get that a little closer, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm wrong. Maybe you can get all these on here. Coconut. You got coconut chicken? Nah, I'm pretty sure you can't get them all up here, but oh, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it. What do I need for that? I think a half wall should do it. Yeah. And if I've got more, more stuff in here, more ingredients lists, then I'll just put them on this, excuse me, I'll put them on this wall right here as a reference. Alright, so what do we got that we can make? Probably got some berries. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got enough of that. And we got enough chicken to make, we could zoom in a little bit, the drumstick with jam. So you're also going to need to make, in cooking, you're going to have to make these, the clay bowls. Go ahead and make some of those. And every time you use them, it's like it's used up in the recipe. So just kind of, other than making stuff for smelters, gathered clay for making bowls. And just make make a whole bunch of bowls and put them with your food, whatever, because it's part of the process. Alright, so you can see in the recipe it's 2 and 2. This confused me at first. I mean, it seems pretty simple, but as far as like executing on here, you're going to place one there, and then you're going to place one there. So that's 2 berries, and then go to your chicken, place that there, and then you're going to place planks. And then you're going to start cooking. You don't have to place the planks first, but maybe you do. I forgot. But start cooking. Now, if you get the ingredients wrong, you're just going to get a basic advanced meal, which is way less than a properly combined meal. Oh, you son of a bitch. Ugh, let's get this boat going, by the way. And I need to make, basically they're like stilts going up so I can see the underwater stuff so I don't run into crap. Just gonna put this way. We need to start going to the other island anyway. So it takes a bit of time. Some of the more complex recipes, you're gonna have to put multiple like cooking things in there, or planks. Clean up some of this stuff I don't need. And they've gotten all of my stuff. Oh. I just use this for compost later on. And, basically for them. I'm going to make a whole bunch more crops once the time comes. Takes a fair amount of time. Really want the shark one. But you can see here the salmon salad. See that little the blue one there? That's that silver algae you need. And as we go along, you'll find them in crates. Like the on islands, you see a lot of crate and stuff. You'll find them in stuff like that. Just collect them. I forgot how many total there are. This is 6. Might be 10. Oh, Steven, you brought your friend. Why don't you come down? Enjoy. They're delicious seedlings. It's mesmerizing. Come on down. You can hit him in the air, but it's kind of hard. It's a waste of arrows. I believe it's the Screecher. It's on the big islands. It's another enemy. It's this bird. It grabs rocks and drops them on you. It's pretty annoying, and it does a lot of damage. There's a way of killing them when they come in. I mean, you see how long this is? This is almost. It's got to be 2 minutes. I didn't time it, but it takes a fair amount of time. And unless they've added it and I missed it, which I'm pretty up to date on the updates. I've been playing for a bit. I don't think the raw meat does much anything. Oh, we need to start going straight. Oh wait, let's check the. All right, it's 1400 and it's a we should just going sideways. We should be able to get it. Okay, it's finally done. Yay! So you're gonna need these guys. And you have to have it in your hand, like you know, I've got that in my hand. You've got to have that in your hand to access it, and then you can get it. And this one's going to give you 2. I believe some of them give you 3. I think the shark ones and a couple others give you more per ingredients list. I don't have the pufferhead ones. I believe the pufferhead ones give me 3 too. And good boy. And for all you people that are growing crops for the vegetables to eat. Just grow the crops for the birds, man. Come on. It's way simpler. You get more food and more useful stuff, like feathers. And I want to show you, I'm going to eat this food. I'm going to eat one, just so you can see how much it fills you up. And see how right here it's got this extra? If I were to eat normal food, that's going to take me beyond that. Turn you off. What's this boat again? I'm going to hit this thing. Is there another island there? Alright, so we'll put some of this meat. Oh, got your friend. And good. Oh, it's resetting. Alright, we'll eat this. So I see how it extended it way out there. Alright, so that's full. That's as much as I can get on normal food. But if I were to eat another one of these, I could go even farther. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that's about as far as it'll extend. Like right here. I think that's the max. But this is like extra. Now this is like a lot more. Like it's a significantly more time than regular food. I gotta rebuild these. I'm gonna get to reinforcing these here in a little bit, so he won't waste my time anymore. But yeah, that's basically it. So that's the cooking pot, and you collect the recipes, and you put like here. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. Except the simple fish stew can be confusing in that you see how it has two, and you're thinking, oh, one or the you have to have both of those. No, it's either or. If they ever show them side by side and then they number, you can mix and match. But if it's just got like this, you have to have this exact amount. You've got to have pineapple, mango, watermelon, fruit to equal fruit compote. But on here, you could have either potatoes and radishes, or potatoes, or mackerel and pomfret, or anytime you see it like that, you can mix it. Now, if you get it wrong, you're going to get something that's better than normal food, but it's definitely not as good as the recipes. Alright, well, I think we'll go ahead and cut it. So that gives you a basic overview of big islands in general and the cooking pot, and how you can mix and match different elements. And from here, we'll probably go to the Vazigaten. That's where we're heading to next. Should be able to get to it. Yep. If I don't hit these islands and stuff. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it a day, or nighttime. And we'll see you on Vazigaten. Alright. Take her easy. Dr. Zero Gaming Videos. Not gonna pay for music. Subscribe, like, and share. Bow, bow.